Okay, we are live. It is Monday. So today, I'm just pulling up the channel over here. If you, the last couple of live streams that I did over here on YouTube, I was simultaneously streaming to my Facebook group called Dr. Paula's Living Well. And so we're trying that again today. And so I got YouTube and the group. And one of the reasons I wanted to do that is because I've had this group now for almost 3 years. And I go live every Monday and I talk about Reset Monday. And I thought, let me bring this to my YouTube community. Hey, Devil Dog Prepper, nice to see you. Hey, Kim Patton, nice to see you guys. So yeah, I'm bringing you guys my Reset Monday that I normally do in my Facebook group every Monday morning. And so I thought, let's bring that to YouTube as well. So we have a simultaneous stream going right now over in Dr. Paula's Living Well. You're welcome to join that group. There's other things that I drop in there as well. But Reset Monday is so timely because of the time change. And everybody's asking me, how do I make sure that I protect myself? How do I make sure that I can survive past 1 hour can make a big difference in your health. Hey, Make It by Mandy. How are you? Nice to see you guys. I'm going to explain to you what Reset Monday is so that then this is the place that you come to reset every Monday. So I started Reset Monday about 2 years ago. I've had the group, like I said, for about 3 years, but I started Reset Monday about 2 years ago because what I was finding was everybody makes New Year's resolutions. And of course, I want to help you stay reset as you go into the holidays. It's one of the most dangerous times for us. Hey, Howie, good morning. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you again. So we want to, hand pink waving, hand pink. Okay. So we want to be able to make sure we're protecting our health as we go into the holidays, and then not just get into January and make all these grand resolutions that we are not going to stick with, because literally like 90% of people will fail their resolutions in like 3 weeks. I don't know if those are the exact statistics, but it's really close. So I created Reset Monday as an opportunity to say, don't just wait until January to create your goals, whether it's a personal goal for mindset, whether it's a health goal for eating or exercise, or maybe just, establishing better relationships in your lives, or, whatever, being better at your finances. It doesn't matter what that thing is. Don't wait until January. So use Reset Monday as an opportunity to tap in and say, yeah, I fell off the path a little bit. We're not perfect, right? So if you watched my TED Talk, and I'll drop that link in here for you, is that if you watch my TED Talk, at the end I say, and it's a quote from Charlie, who's one of the producers of TEDx Detroit, is that it's not going to be perfect. So start today and then start again tomorrow, because we all are going to stumble. But if we don't have some level of accountability and some opportunity to say, it's okay if you stumble, and don't be embarrassed about that. We all fall off the rails. The idea is, don't fall off the rails and stay off, get back on track. So hence Reset Monday. Howie says, started gathering your leaves. Yes, nice. I still have to edit I've already edited my video. It's up and I have to make it live. I only had time to do one thing, which is my Reset Monday, and then I'll see patients, and then I'll probably launch that video in about an hour or so. I always have my cup of coffee on Monday morning. And so I've been doing Reset Monday for, like I say, about 2.5 years. And I'm bringing it to you guys as well. So today I wanted to talk about the time change. And do you guys, Gil, Cam Panton, Howie, anybody in other states other than Michigan, do you guys, I know, isn't that fabulous? I'm such a Hello Kitty fanatic. Do you guys do the time change? Let me know. Um, hey, Baptiste, nice to see you. So Baptiste is over in the Facebook group. He's coming in. Baptiste is from Africa. I did a beautiful video on him and his village and what they do to stay fit. They just basically have to create all their own stuff. So oh, here you go, Howie. And I wore a Hello Kitty outfit. That was my costume for Halloween. When my daughter was little, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait for her to go through the Hello Kitty phase so I could do everything Hello Kitty. No, she hated it. She totally hated Hello Kitty. I was so upset. So now she buys me Hello Kitty stuff. She's 19. Mandy says, so Devil Dog Pepper says, Ohio changes. Yes, we do the time change. Do this. I keep forgetting I can do this, even though they made it a law that we won't. It's so crazy, isn't it? So 1 hour can make such a difference. And like I say, I know some states. So my daughter's in Phoenix, and they don't do the time change. So I think now she's only 2 hours. Is it 2 or maybe she's 3? I don't remember. Like I can't keep track, and it's so jacked that they mess with our time like that. Yeah, this one. The stupid solution to a problem that doesn't exist. Right, exactly. Let's create problems and then create solutions that don't work to create more problems. So in this 1 hour, so it is what it is. We have to live in these environments, and we have to, live when the government tells us we have to do something, and sometimes we're forced to do them. It's a little upsetting, isn't it? So that whole statement goes across so many things. So one of the things, though, that I wanted to talk about, here we are on Monday morning. I didn't talk about this on the YouTube Live yesterday because it was the weekend. I feel like it doesn't affect us much on the weekend. Where we really find that the effect comes in is when we have to start waking up and going to work the next day, or, have to like get back onto an actual schedule. I'm sure everybody slept in on Sunday morning. I know I did. I went to yoga. It was a very relaxing day. But now today, and I woke right up at 7 a.m. So that was good. And then got myself ready. And here I'm at the office, and I'm ready to start working. So we've got to be able to stick with our schedule. But how does that affect you? So are you guys tired today? Did you get rest? Some people have a disrupted night's sleep. So let me know, how does the time change affect you? I'd love to know. Howie says, love it. Time change don't make no difference to me, as I have a headlamp. I'll be finished leaf collecting in a week, and kiwi will need picking. So he loves his headlamp. Hey, I'm planting kiwis this year. I'm super excited. Are you talking about the little tiny kiwis? I have 2 of those to go in the ground eventually. Yeah. So to Howie's point, the best thing is, can you stay on schedule? Now, that doesn't mean that, the light definitely still affects your circadian rhythm. But can you stick to a particular schedule? That's one thing. Yay, kiwi. I know. I'm so excited about it. Such a unique crop. So let's see. I like the earlier light, but hate the earlier dark. I know we can't win, can we? To me, and then when summer comes and the days get longer, I don't like to wake up in the dark, and I don't like to wake up to an alarm clock. So in the summertime, I just let the light wake me up naturally. And so I'm usually up between 6:30 and 7 naturally every day. Those are my best energetic days. And so thankfully, and because it's been darker more in the morning until the time change, now that the time change is here, now it woke me right up at 7 a.m. But it will affect your sleep eventually. So one of the things when we talk about sleep, and especially when we're going through this, or like if you travel across time zones, you want to make sure that you're still protecting your circadian rhythms. Let's see what Gil has to say. Old Native American said, only a white man would believe you could cut a foot off the top of a blanket, sew it to the bottom, and you'd be left with a longer blanket. That's so good. That's so good. I love it. Howie says, I'm too busy to be affected by much, but if I get sick, it slows me down a little bit. Yeah. So stay moving. So that's my point in that is stay moving. Now, yesterday, I will say I do think the time change affected me. I did go to bed late Saturday night because I was on Gil's channel, Campanton Family Compound, and we went for about 4.5 hours. I did not get to bed until about 12:30, which is way past my bedtime. So I was a little tired yesterday, and I did take a nap, and I never take a nap. So when my body tells me that it needs a nap, I lay down. So that's another thing is, respect where your body's at. And so like Howie says, when he gets sick, it'll slow him down a little bit. So if you feel like your body needs to rest, respect that. Don't try to push through. Don't try to drive. So many of us are like, no, I can't slow down, can't stop, won't stop. So trying to just staying respectful of your body. Don't push yourself too hard, because if you think about what's really happening, our bodies are really preparing for hibernation. We are preparing for winter. We are preparing to move at a slower pace. So if you're attempting to move at your summer pace in the middle of winter, this is also where a lot of things come from. You do need to rest more in the winter. You need to conserve your energy. So that being said, you've got to make sure you're eating really, really well, keeping your eating super clean. It's everything we always talk about: high quality protein, which again, oh my God, meat got another bad hit in the news today. I don't like to listen to the news. I never did, but with all the craziness going on, I feel like it's my job to put myself in a little bit of that negative line of fire so that I can come to the table and answer questions for my patients and you guys. And so apparently now we should only be eating, what'd they say, 10 to 12 ounces of meat per week. I'm like, no, that's not. And if you do the math, it's actually 1.2 to 1.8 kilograms per ideal body weight, which comes out to be like, I don't know, I have to do the math, but it's way more than that. So Devil Dog Prepper says it's horrible because it's dark when I go to work and dark when I leave work. Oh yeah, that's so tough. So are you a third shifter anyway? Because that can definitely make things hard. And by the way, thanks for being here, Devil Dog. You're new to this channel, so I appreciate you jumping on. Mandy says, I never used to nap, but I nap probably once a weekish if I'm tired. For sure. And again, I never nap. There goes Bentley. He's scratching away. You guys hear his collar moving. Children think that naps are punishment. I know. So what is it? You're going to go to bed early and you have to take a nap. And adults were like, okay, I can do that. So again, respecting your body's natural circadian rhythms. I wear an Oura Ring, which measures, it's my sleep tracker. It tracks my energy during the day. It tracks my heart rate. It tracks my heart rate variability. So like last night, like I knew yesterday I was really, I was tanked, right? Again, had to take a nap, not me at all. And my sleep, where's my sleep? Here we go. So today's score, I had a 92 on my readiness, and look, I slept like a champ at a 93 there. So I'm feeling really good today, and that was confirmation. Sometimes I don't wear it though, because I also feel like that can get into my head a little bit. And I just want to wake up and feel good because I know I feel good. I love a nap and then get back to what I love to do. Harvest is mostly over. Now I'm getting ready for spring in 5 months. So seaweed collecting next month. Oh man, that's got to be great. Seaweed collecting. Mr. Leto, how are you? Yes, Oura Ring. I guess it kind of is a mood ring. It just doesn't change fun colors. Yeah. So nice of you to join us, my friend. So we're talking about how to protect yourself from the time change. One of the things also, I didn't have any trouble falling asleep last night, but again, some people do. So in general, magnesium, make sure you're taking your minerals. Magnesium helps to calm you. It helps you to sleep better, helps to calm your muscles as well. So you want magnesium bisglycinate, which is a really excellent form for calming the brain and calming the muscles. Magnesium threonate, even better for brain. So that is also something that's really helpful. Water, we need to make sure we're drinking a lot of water during the day, keeping your sugar levels to an absolute minimum. These are just really common suggestions that we all should be doing anyway, each and every day. Oh yeah, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. for a month and 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Oh my gosh, that is so tough. So people who work night shift, third shift, there's always more metabolic issues because you're supposed to be sleeping at night. But businesses still want to run, and they still want to make people run them. So Gray Man saying hi to everybody. Hey, Kenny, how are you? Is it okay to take a nap an hour after you woke up? I mean, if your body needs it. And I know you work a night shift too. So I would say do what your body is telling you to do, especially when you're working those night shifts. So if you have, and I would be really curious, if you work nights, do you track your sleep? Do you track your circadian rhythms to see where they land when you're, when you wake up? So are you getting the appropriate amount of rest? If you work nights, then when you sleep during the day, you should probably wear an eye mask to make sure you're getting that full level of darkness, because the body wants to be awake. And I know the body gets used to it, but it doesn't mean it's ultimately healthy for it. So doing the things that are going to help you make sure that you can counteract the effects as much as possible. When you don't sleep, or when you're working through the night and you're not sleeping well during the day, it actually increases your level of inflammation. And so that is why we see more metabolic issues, metabolic diseases in people who work night shift, because it just isn't, it's just not normal, right? So doing all the things that are going to help you decrease the inflammation in your body is super helpful. So again, sugar, lots of water, flushing it out, citrus, lemon juice. As we come into the winter months, high levels of vitamin C are going to be really helpful. And of course, last night we did a whole breakdown on last night's YouTube Live on vitamin D. So I really would encourage you to go and watch last night's YouTube Live, because anybody who was on that YouTube Live last night about the vitamin D, did you enjoy that topic? I mean, vitamin D is such a deep dive for us, and it's such an important hormone for us to be taking. So go watch that for more information. So 5,000 units of vitamin D is what you should be on every day. And if you have your vitamin D number, we talked about this, you want your number over 75. So somewhere between 80 and 100 would be ideal, especially going into the winter. That will affect so many health issues and keep you really moving really well. So hold on one second. Let me open my door. Okay. Howie says, do what you love and learn new skills and enjoy your lives, fellow earthlings. Yes. And that's the thing, right? Continuing to do the things that you love, do the things that make you happy. Learning new skills, so important. And learning new skills, it builds new neurological pathways, right? So if you've heard of neuroplasticity, the brain continues to learn. So the brain is like flexible, right? So, we're not completely set in our ways. We can still learn new things. And yes, it's easier to do when you're younger, like learning a new language, multiple languages, but we still have hope, right? So the brain is really neuroplastic when you're younger, but we still have the opportunity to learn new skills. And it's interesting, isn't it? Right? So, I'm learning every day. And Howie, I did have a question for you, because I have to throw away 26 jars of salsa because I accidentally used a brand new hose that wasn't, that smelled like hose. So my beautiful salsa smells like hose. So I think Gil from Gray Man Prepping had suggested to me to ask you, because it would be too much acid to put on the compost pile. So what do you do? I think he suggested mixing it with baking soda, right? So new skills. So here it is: new skills and new relationships, and you guys are all new relationships in my life from the past several months. So, so new relationships, I think, fuel you as well. They bring you joy. I know that every time I come on and I see all of you lining up in the chat and engaging with me, that really brings me joy. It's like you have become this beautiful family for me. So, so I love it. I love being here for you, and I love answering your questions. Gil says, I'm back. Forgot to take my morning vitamins. I'm good. Not nice. I'm actually fasting because I'm doing probably going to do an 18-hour fast today. So I don't want to take vitamins on an empty stomach because they upset my tummy a little bit. So Kenny, I don't do a stream at this time. So so I just saw that you joined the Dr. Paula's Living Well page. So good, you're in that group. But every Monday morning, I go live in the Dr. Paula's Living Well group, and we talk about Reset Monday and resetting your habits and not just waiting until January to create new resolutions and create new lifestyle habits. So I decided, which also last night, I streamed last night's YouTube live into the group. And so today I thought, well, why am I not streaming Reset Monday that's for the group into YouTube? So hence here we are. So we have Reset Monday here on YouTube and in Dr. Paula's Living Well over on Facebook. So it just depends on where you live mostly for social media. So yeah, so this is new. What do you guys think? Do you guys like Reset Monday? It's really only about a 20 to 30 minute segment because I start patients at 10 a.m. and I have somebody that's walking in, and he's going to hang out for a second while I wrap up with you guys. So let's see. So Howie says, well, those leaves won't move themselves. Smile all day. You look and feel younger all day. Collect your leaves, earthlings, to make a home for microbes, plants, and worms. I know. I have this beautiful pile of leaves. I have a video coming also on those. And dig a hole in the garden. Put the salsa in. Cover with soil and lime. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, lime. Okay, perfect. Appreciate that. So sad that I have to feed the earth 26 jars of my beautiful, beautiful salsa. So, all right. Beautiful. All right. Well, happy leaf collecting, Howie. Hey, I appreciate all of you being here. Make sure you hit your thumbs up button for me. And I will see you next Monday for #Reset Monday. And if you're ever doing anything, go give it a hashtag for Reset Monday so that it'll let me know. And let me see what you're resetting. And we're going to help talk about, like, as we come into the holidays, to how to protect yourself so that you don't completely derail, because the average person gains 5 pounds during the holidays, and then you got to take that off come January. So let's reset every week so we don't succumb to that. All right, you guys, Monday, here we are. Have an amazing week. And let me know if you have any questions, any topics that you want me to talk about. And I'll see you on the next one. Have an amazing time. Thanks so much for being here. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. See ya.